Hey guys, so a little bit of a different video for you today. I've recently got the opportunity to tour the Greensboro Science Center. So I will not be appearing in this video. It will be in a little bit more of a travel vlog style, which is something I like a lot, but I don't really get the chance to do very often, so please tell me if this is something that you like. For those of you that don't know, the Greensboro Science Center is an aquarium, a zoo, and a museum all rolled into one. Now the aquarium part was probably my favorite part, as you might have guessed, and I thought it was just beautiful. I do plan to include all the other animals that are here, just because I feel if you're like me, and you're an animal lover, then you might enjoy seeing some things besides the fish. Now these penguins were easily some of my favorites. I think they're such little characters and they were so adorable. Look at the one wearing his little jacket still of fur, oh my goodness! Now all the enclosures were really cool to see also. This was one of my favorite. If you guys watch the series Tanked and are a big fan like I am, which is a show where they, build tanks, this was on one of the episodes where they actually built this giant octopus over this octopus tank. And I love octopus anyway because I think they're so intelligent, and seeing one up close like this was a real treat for me. Now this was one of the few things that really had some fish in it. As you can tell, the bottom half of the enclosure is kind of these separated sections with different fish that I didn't fully recognize. Some look like piranhas, some look like blood parrots, and some other things that I couldn't even begin to guess. And at the top are the monkeys. Now they did have a touch tank for stingrays also. I did not get to touch them because they were in a rest period, which is good I think, because it is nice that they get to rest and not be bothered all the time by people touching them. But such a cool feature to have. They also had some of these fake sharks hanging from the ceiling and on the walls, which I thought was really cool. And they had them all around this tank, which was probably the biggest tank in the aquarium section that had stingrays and all kinds of fish, as you can see, and it even had a shark. Now this was kind of the central room that divided the sections where you could go down the aquarium, museum, or zoo path. They also had a little children's area, which as you can see looks really, really cool, but I didn't really explore. But it seems like it would be such a great place for field trips or things like that. Now they also had some of these cute little other aquatic animals like turtles. This was probably my favorite of the turtles for its adorable pattern. I am not a big turtle person, so I unfortunately cannot identify them for you. I'm definitely not a water snake person or whatever this was, but I included it anyway because I thought you guys might find it cool. Now this snapping turtle, I attempt to show you how big it is, but I don't think this video does it justice. It was really just like an enormous dinosaur, and probably my favorite animal of the entire experience. It was just so cool to see. Here's some more of the cute little turtles that I sadly just can't identify for you, but I love the variety of patterns they have. I don't know how many of you are snake people, but I included a couple of the snakes too, just in case there's any snake lovers out there. And some other really cool looking lizards. And even some adorable amphibians. Look at these little tree frogs. I don't know how many of you know this about me, but I'm actually an expert tree frog spotter. And I love all the colors they come in. Now this Rhino Iguana was another one of my favorites just because I've seen some on YouTube that are so personable and friendly. Now moving into the museum part was so surreal for me, you guys. I mean, they had holograms. They had actual little holograms coming up out of these fossils. I mean, look at this room, you guys. There's these giant skeleton structures, and there's dinosaurs hanging from the ceiling. All the walls are moving with all these dinosaurs, and there's just holograms everywhere. I felt like I had stepped into the future. Is it me? Am I an old person now? I just did not expect this. I mean, look at these glass boxes. There's actual fossils inside, and the glass is like a smart screen that has things on it. It was incredible. Sorry, I'm getting way too excited about this, but look at this! You can see the little tiny dinosaur of the fossils you are looking at. How cool is that? Okay, I'm done fangirling. Now this part was poorly decorated with bugs, yet had no bugs inside. Instead it had these adorable little guinea pigs and birds. I don't know how many of you know that I'm a big bird fan, but I am. I love my birds. I just think they're so colorful and cool looking. They also had some more lizards, of course, like this bearded dragon, and some more turtles, like what I believe is a box turtle? Don't quote me on that. Moving into the outdoor zoo part, these were some of the primates, which were kind of the main attraction, I think. And they also had some farm animals, of course. And a little petting zoo area, and they even had these peacocks just walking around, which was so cool to me. Now some of the animals were taken in because it was winter time and it was kind of cold out when I went, but I had to include this anyway because it's a little tiny village that, if they had not been taken up for winter, would have bunnies in it, and it's called Bunnyville. How adorable is that? Anyway, at a calmer level, I finished my tour with some meerkats, which was awesome. Now I'm going to bring in some of my fish to help me with this outro. I just want to tell you guys thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. I hope that you subscribe so you can be here with me on my fish keeping journey, and I hope that you like this video if you like this kind of video. So comment down below and tell me what you think. And don't forget to hit your notification bell too so that you know when I upload. I definitely have some really cool videos coming out soon. Let me know what you think of the Greensboro Science Center and if you would ever visit here. I definitely had a great time and I would definitely go back again. Anyway, I am happy as always to have all of you, my wonderful friends. I hope that your day is going amazing and I will see you next week. Bye guys!